power to now create wind. And now that we've done all that, our next goal is to head back to Kamiki Village to check out the festival, since that's going on every, was it 100 years? 100 years? And there's the festival to go have. But on our way back to Kamiki Village, we are not going to use the mermaid coin to fast travel back there. We are actually going to go back there manually, because now that we have Galestorm, there are actually a handful of items we need to collect on our way back. We took, on the end of last episode, we actually took care of Taka Pass, so Taka Pass is done. We have all the collectibles as of this moment we can get in Taka Pass. There was a digging minigame, which I forgot to look up in between streams, but we'll eventually be coming back to that at some point to check that out. Maybe we need more powers. I'm not actually 100% sure on that, but we need something to do that. Or I have to just look it up and there's a certain pathway you have to take to unlock it, but not a big deal. I don't actually remember what the reward is for doing that, and I'm not terribly worried about it at the moment. So we'll get there when we get there. Other than that, it's just, oh wait, oh, do we not feed? Oh, we never fed these rabbits over here. Oof, that's embarrassing. The problem with some of the animals is that as you run through and run by them, like, sometimes the animals don't spawn fast enough for you to actually, like, see them. So, like, those rabbits were there the entire time, but I think because we were running through so quickly, we didn't see the rabbits because they hadn't spawned in yet. And that's kind of a small problem. But now I don't remember where a lot of the collectibles in the Agat Forest are. I know where a couple of them are that we can go grab right away, but I don't remember where the pile of leaves are. Oh, and there's birds we never fed over here. Wow. Realizing we actually missed a handful of the animals this time. I mean, at least we're picking them up. Like, I mean, we're not going for 100% animal completion anyways. So it's not really detrimental if we miss a couple animals in all reality. So missing a couple is not really, like, bad. I mean, it's not good by any means, but I mean, it's not like, I mean, we got like what, like 4 praise from those birds. It's not really killing us if we miss it. So, but I'm kind of just cycling through Agat Forest and looking for any pile of leaves, but I'm not seeing any. I could have sworn there were some. Those Kokari and but we don't want to talk to them anymore because they're old news. They are dead to us. There is this little walnut thing that I did not bring up to Sleepy the Bear, but as I mentioned before, your only reward for doing that is more praise, and that's not that big of a deal. So not getting that's not really bad either. Like, maybe I'll do it if I feel like I want more praise. Like, we could do it now, but we got more important stuff to really worry about than just getting the bear a new ball to stand on. So over here, oh, I guess I did actually grab these. I guess they were all on fire. Did I grab the thing up there? Let's check. I think, oh wow. I think I most likely did. If I came in here to get those treasure chests that were over there, then I most likely grabbed this that was up here as well. Yeah, I did. Okay. Not important. Do we actually have all the collectibles in a gut? No, there is a pile of leaves somewhere. There's one somewhere. But I'm thinking the problem is going to be I don't know where it is. Unless it is. It's got to be up here. If it's not up here, then there isn't. Then we're gonna leave Agat Forest. So there'll be nothing here for us. But even that, I don't think there's a pile of leaves up here because there's the solid ground we can't dig on. Yeah, there's that. I remember that. Couldn't do anything about that. That sucked. But I don't think there was a pile of leaves over here for us to grab. Oh, there was. Okay, yeah. Okay, like the one pile of leaves. Honestly, there's probably 2 pile of leaves, but I can't remember where the other one is. Not a big deal. Alright. And more treasure. Now, there's also not a ton of things in Shinshu Fields either, now that we get back here. So, I'll take a quick meander around Shinshu. Like, probably the only pile of leaves I know of is by the dojo itself and near Tama's house where we got the cherry bomb power-up. Those are probably really the only pile of leaves that we're missing. Looks like it could start pouring at any moment. We might even be in for a bit of a storm. It does look pretty sinister out here and pretty dark, despite it being, what, daytime still? Oh no. Alright. Well, we're not actually in any rush. And weird that it's kind of ominous outside because we got a festival we gotta go to. We got more important things to do, like go celebrate and hang out and have fun and party. Yep. There is a pile of leaves over here. And this one's on fire. So it's more edgy and more dangerous than all the other ones. Oh, okay. We got a godly charm. I don't really find myself ever using those. Like maybe if we're in a pinch, we'll use them just to kind of max out our godhood, just to tank some free hits. But it's not really that beneficial. Now the crow cawed. So like technically it should transition to nighttime, or if it's like this, does it actually never transition to nighttime? That I don't know. Unconfirmed on that one. Doesn't seem like it. Alright, regardless. We got better stuff to do. Like grab more treasure like a bullhorn. Nice. And I think that's for the most part it. I think that's realistically everything in Shinshu Fields that we are missing that I can think of. Because I don't remember there being other pile of leaves in prior episodes. Like we can run this way, but I don't think... Oh yeah, okay, so it does still transition to nighttime, okay. So... Oh, I guess it had to be nighttime. Full moon. That's what I call a full moon, come to think of it. Doesn't the Kamiki Festival fall on a full moon this time of year? Oh no, they're gonna finish off all the sake if we don't hurry. Come on, Ami, get the lead out. Again, edging us to go to Kamiki Village. As I said, that is our single objective for today, is to go enjoy all the festive foods. But first, collectibles, because we got all kinds of stuff we gotta find. Even though I don't think there's any more for us to find over here, because it's not looking like it. It's looking pretty barren. It's looking pretty dead. Yeah, there's... Okay, so it was only those two. Alright. Well, let's head to the village, because that's where we're instructed to go. The only place we need to go. Kamiki Village. That is directly underneath the full moon. Let's do this. Let's go. Something doesn't seem right here. Hey, what's everyone doing in front of Susano's place? You come out here this instant, Susano. You have some explaining to do. How could you have drunk the sacred sake meant for Konohana? Huh? Susano did what? You can come out, Susano. We're not mad at you. You must have had some reason to drink up the 8 purification sake. Uh-oh. This is bad. Why would you drink all the 8 purification sake, Pops? I don't care if it's so special. I couldn't help myself. I just had to have a drink. Well, it wasn't any old sake, and this isn't any old festival. It's been exactly 100 years since Nagi and Shiranui's great victory. We've even been blessed by a glorious full moon. How could you have done such a despicable thing? Leave me alone. I don't care about Nagi and his fleabag friend. I am Susano, the greatest warrior who ever lived. Hiccup. I guess we were supposed to make the sound, but... There isn't a drop of 8 purification sake left? Susano was acting like a madman when he returned to the village. He drank all the sacred sake and then holed up in his house. All the sacred sake Kushi brewed is gone. All of that, dude. That thing was full. Why do you have to go and do that? This is terrible. I mean, 8 purification sake is what saved the day in that legend. The timing couldn't be worse, with the return of Orochi and all. Just name drop him. The dreaded Orochi. It's all my fault. I'm to blame for all your misfortunes. That's right, you fool. You fool. Do you realize what a fix we're in now without any sacred sake? It was I who committed that unspeakable act at the Moon Cave. It was I who brought Orochi back to life. I have brought utter destruction upon the world. Sob. Huh? What is that fool talking about? I was sick of hearing about how I'm a descendant of Nagi. Hiccup. I wanted to prove it was all a lie by removing the sword Tsukuyomi. But the legend was true, and I've unleashed an unspeakable evil. And the curse consumed all of Nippon. It's madness! You removed the sacred sword that imprisoned the dreaded Orochi? I fled to the village out of fear. Oh, now we get to see it. Then I blocked its entrance with a boulder and hid underground. After that, I tried fleeing here and there. But the gods would not leave me be. Ever they stared down at me. They let it be known that I'd never be forgiven. At least, not until I slew the dreaded Orochi. I know that Tsukuyomi was removed and the Moon Cave vanished. But if what Susano said is true, then that would mean Orochi's rite of sacrifice is back. Gosh darn it, Susano, look what you've done! You fool! Ah, he's hungry. He hungry. All the sacred symbols, all the elements. Saving his life, just like he knew he was gonna have to do. Nice. God, that music is so good. So good. On the eve of the full moon, the 8-headed serpent shall appear, and the accursed arrow shall mark the home of the chosen maiden. It is exactly as the legend tells. If we don't offer the chosen maiden as a sacrifice, our entire village will be wiped off the face of the earth. And it marked for Kushi. She has to be the sacrifice. Susano, you're no coward. If the gods tell you to fight, you're the only one who can. You can do it. After all, you saved me, didn't you? I know you can do it. I know you'll come. Wait, Kushi, you're not going to... She knows what she must do. That was fast. That was very, very fast. Behold my thunder brew. The great Nagi intoxicated Orochi and defeated him. My sake is my life. Surely I can intoxicate even Orochi. Kushi, wait! She's not going to take on Orochi herself, is she? She's very fast. No, Kushi, wait! Dude, she's fast. She's faster than us. And she's carrying sake and she's faster than us. Well, whatever. Well, we know what we must do. Just for lore's sake. Hayabusa, you saved my life. Is that why you were sitting there the whole time? Were you waiting to push me out of the way of that arrow? Oh no! I'm sorry, forgive me, Hayabusa. Very sweet. Hayabusa knew. He knew, man. He sat here and he waited for the day he would have to save Mushi. We don't need items. We're looking pretty good. We'll spend our praise at some point in the future. Not right now. But we're going to give chase. You okay, sweetie? Don't try to stop me soon. Or you, Snowy. If Orochi's chosen victim runs away, disaster will befall Kamiki. But that's not why I'm doing this. What? There's too much suffering in the world. I'm going to use my sake to rid us of this evil menace. Are you crazy? We're talking about the dreaded Orochi here. That attitude's gonna get you killed. You really think you'd win with a little jug of sake? Yes, Asun. I guess I am crazy. But it's the only way. My sake is the only answer. I'm going, and I'll defeat that monster with my sake. But you know what? We're not gonna let her go alone. And now we get amazing music as we ride out for Moon Cave. We have no way past the barrier because Waka has the Serpent Crystal. But that's not going to stop us. Now technically with Kushi on your back you can still fight. But we do not need to. Fighting is not something we need to concern ourselves with anymore. We are not going to talk to him because he can sense the evil outside. We're going to the Moon Cave to stop Orochi. And it looks very evil and very sinister here. Just taking that environment, that music, the hype. Here we go. Waka's out here. I knew you'd come, Amaterasu. I take it you enjoyed your rendezvous with the sacrificial girl, eh? None of your business, you half-baked prophet. But he's able to dispel the barrier. Ta-da! That is kind of cool how he pulls it out. Hey, that's the Serpent Crystal he stole from us. He plays music, right? No? No? Yeah? Yeah? Yes. It sucked up all the barrier. Well, the Moon Cave is open. You've played your part. Now leave the rest to me, Amaterasu. Something's happening. we go. But it got Kushi. Uh-oh. Why you? What's the meaning of this? Meaning? Does the saying like a moth to a flame ring any bells? I mean, you went in on your own accord, no? Of course, only one other besides the victim is supposed to get in. I guess you really don't count my little bouncing friend. Ha ha ha. Dang it. Looks like we've been set up again, Ami. I like hearing Ami. Meh? Meh? But were you not planning to enter the cave anyway, Mashari? It is time for you to shine, Amaterasu. Now, let me leave you with this little prophecy. Look, the moon. The moon. The moon came out. Pardon, that wasn't a very good one. Au revoir. And then he just pieces out. Say, I'll get rid of the barrier man, but I'm out. I guess we're stuck here. Alright. None of the rest of this matters. We need to get in there. We need to stop Rochi. We need to free Kushi. Hello, viewers. We're entering the Moon Cave. Festival time didn't really work out. We kind of we're gonna have a good time, and now we're saving the day. But it looks like Susano followed us to the Moon Cave. And I like how it's gonna hide his face, like, oh no, is it Susano? I don't know. I can't tell if it's Susano or not. Kitty. Hello, cat. Yeah. You'll be good luck. Alright. So, into the Moon Cave. But, huh? Oh, great. The stairway is crumbled away. God or not, this is just too big of a leap for you. Well, like Asun says, leap before you think. Because we can't get over this area, so we're gonna have to just jump straight down. All right, so into the Moon Cave itself, sort of. Whoa, that was quite a fall. What have we gotten ourselves into this time? Well, now that we're down here, I hope you can sniff out Kushi's whereabouts, Furball. Hold it right there, Fluffy. What do you think you're doing? What business do you have at the Moon Cave? Stronghold of our master, the great Orochi. Over there. Yeah, this isn't too much. This is just the imp saying like, oh, we're not gonna fight you. We're just like, we're door guards. We're not gonna let you through because we don't look like one of them. So we're kind of told, yeah, no. So I don't know why it gives a little cutscene for the glacified cavern, because like this place isn't special. But look what we have here. You obtain the Thunder Brew. Kushisake. So now that we're inside the Moon Cave, there will be no stray beads. So if I miss treasure here in the Moon Cave, not a big deal. Because there are no stray beads, which stray beads are the most important collectible of them all. Like if we miss some treasure, it's no big deal. If we miss some healing items, it's no big deal. But stray beads are the one thing we don't want to miss, and luckily the game does not put any stray beads inside the Moon Cave for us to grab. Luckily, and thankfully. So it's not something we need to worry about ourselves with ever. And look at this, something we can't do. A chest encased in ice. So we're gonna have to abandon that for now because there's nothing we can quite do about it. And we need to just head further in, which, again, I'm not sure why it actually gave like a full-on cutscene for the Glacial Cavern, because this is really it. Like, this is like the only thing that's like literally here is this Demon Gate. So I don't know why it makes a big deal of like, oh look, you entered a new area. Congratulations. But new monster, I think this is the Black Imp. The Black Imp, I'm not terribly good at fighting. I know these skulls, you can actually slash them to get rid of them. And also if they touch you, they hurt you as well. If you destroy them all, he goes into his, like, a vulnerable state. And if you power slash him, 3 Demon Fangs from this one enemy. Really nice. So if you ever need Demon Fangs, a really good spot to get Demon Fangs. Because 3 is not a number to scoff at. And we obtained a mask. So this is going to allow us to blend in with the guards. But we have to draw something on it. And I'm not very artistic. So I'm just going to draw... No, I want the big eyes. We're gonna make it look really awkward and make it look like that. Yeah, oh, it's perfect. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, we love it. We don't even like it. We love it. We look stupid and we look amazing. And the guards will not recognize who we are, even though we're the only other thing in here. Well, I guess there was us and the Black Imp, but the Black Imp's dead now. He is a thing of the past. So it is just us 3. Huh? What are you doing here? Looking for intruders? There wasn't that silly looking wolf a while. There was that silly looking wolf a while back. But nothing else out of the ordinary? We got this place covered. Get back to your post now. Post? What post? The sacrificial ceremony for the Great Orochi is to be held today. Everyone's busy getting ready. There's no time to play around. What are you waiting for? Get in there and help. Yes, of course. There was no weird wolf that I encountered in the glacial cavern. Not a one. Alright. Now we're in the official moon cave. Because now it gives an actual cutscene for this, which this matters. This matters. So, there's a lot to kind of digest here, and a little bit by little bit. Because right now we have a locked door and water that we can't do, so the only thing we can realistically do is go inside the kitchen. And that is a big pot. A big pot. And I believe there's nothing else. Like, I don't really know where any collectibles are in the moon cave, unfortunately. Because there's nothing really mandatory here, I don't really make it a point to remember any of the treasures that are actually in here. That's kind of my bad. But let's open up this big pot. Also, I said let's open up this big pot. Okay. I said open. Oh, crud. Oh, I put that vine on the wrong side. That. Alright, this isn't gonna like open and whoosh, it's just gonna open straight up. And there's a guy in there? Hot stuff. Hey, sweetheart. Yeah, you. Get me out of here before I end up well done. I'm not doing his owies. Whew. That was a close one, darling. I'm the fabulous head chef of this kitchen, by the way. No need for formalities. You can just call me a Jimmy. Head chef, Ajimi. I was cooking with such tender loving care that I totally spaced out and almost cooked my own goose. Not sure how you got in there and closed the lid. Tender loving care? What an absolutely fabulous mask you have there, sweetheart. Say, how would you like to be my assistant? Assistant? No, I have to whip up a lip-smacking appetizer to whet Lord Orochi's appetite before the time comes for the human sacrifice course. Please, I'll make it worth your while. Should I put it? Never mind that. It's just that I've run into a wee bit of a problem. I'm almost done, but alas, I've ran out of my secret ingredients. I could finish up without them, but then I wouldn't be putting my heart into my beloved meal. Beloved? While I can relate to your obsession with detail, I mean, quality does suffer when you cut corners. All artists know that. Anyway, I'm in, fruitcake. That's fabulous news, sweetheart. There are 4 secret ingredients I'll need you to find. Now pay attention. All of them can be found somewhere in the moon cave. Okay, here it goes. Ogre liver. Lips of ice. Eyeball of fire. Black demon horn. Got that? Okay then, I'm counting on you. Oh, Sylvia, I almost forgot. Here, take this key with you. The rest is up to you, darling. He is literally going to give us a key that is going to kill the demon guarding the door. Like, oh hey, yeah, you're gonna help me? Here, go murder one of my friends. Here, just kill him. You need to help me. End his life, please. Thank you. Sure. Alright, so we have the 4 ingredients we know we have to go find now. So, we're coming up to our first ink check of the game to make sure you have enough ink pots or have an infinity stone. Because, yeah, as Zun's going to point out, all of the, or I guess not, all these Konohana blossoms are upside down and they're all above a poisonous pool. So, first thing we're going to do, we're going to upgrade our ink pot. Boom. We're 2 praise away from health, but we will do it. We will actually do a unit of health. So, the big thing here is we're going to have to continuously pull ourselves along these vines rapidly and quickly. And our ink is going to drain. And we have to have enough to make it all the way. It's not too bad. It's actually not that bad of an ink check. It's actually not that bad of an ink check. Like what? That used what? 5? So as long as you have more than 5 ink pots, you're good, which the game starts you with 3. So you only need to upgrade your ink literally twice. And boom, you're good. Hey look, we haven't seen these guys for a while. Look at that, we don't even do enough hits to them to actually to make them guard. We just killed them in just straight up 2 hits now. This thing is gonna take 3 hits to go down. A good old bloom. And 4 hits to the body to kill him. That's easy. I guess I still actually forget a lot of time how powerful we are. Because we're pretty strong. We're honestly fairly powerful now. And we obtained our ogre liver. 1 of 4 ingredients down, 3 more to go. Alright, well, I think we actually have to head back. As weird as it is, considering we just got here. At least there's no other way to go. So, we're gonna just totally bypass that first one and just go straight to the second one. Will it do it? Yes, it will. And God, I love having a Konohana Blossom whip you from the other one before I love having it whip you from one when you're not even done with the first one. And look at that, instead of actually heading back, we now have a pool of water. We can now I don't remember what this one's called. Water geyser up. Whatever technical word you'd want to use for it, that's what we're doing. Which will take us higher into the moon cave. And now, we're back in the main room, but now we're above it. Also, the moon cave theme is just rocking, dude. The moon cave theme is awesome. I mean, I love realistically almost every piece of music from this game because all the music is just wonderful. And I love it. And there's more ice that we can't do anything about, so we'll head back. Now we have fallen back down a layer. Yeah, the moon cave in retrospect is also not very long in all reality. But it's actually still a pretty fun dungeon. And there's a chest we can't get to over there yet. Ah. Always miss that first strike. Wow, dude, these red imps die like they're nothing. Yeah, if you can line the skulls up honestly on the black imp, and you can destroy multiple with one power slash, that's actually like an even better strat to actually do, because then it just takes up less ink and less time. And the less time you take, the more fun it is, because speedrunning, even though this isn't an actual like speed run itself, well, you know. This is a very informal playthrough of Okami. Like we're kind of going for 100% completion, but not going for 100% completion because that's a lot to do in one playthrough. And there we go. Alright. And that drains the elevator room. And now we have another new way to explore. And now we should be able to get that treasure chest that's way over there. Yeah. Yeah, let's go grab that. I don't want to touch the water. Thank you. Dang it, I touched the water. And again, there are no stray beads here. There's no stray beads to grab, so don't worry about like having to grab everything, because there's nothing important, but there's still important items. There's no weapons, no equipment, no accessories, no stray beads, nothing. Nothing of missable importance. Missable, but nothing important. There we go. Yeah, because as long as he has the skulls, Power Slash doesn't actually work on the Black Imp. Even though he's kind of like that color already, it doesn't work unless you destroy all of his skulls. Once you destroy the skulls, Power Slash works on him. Alright. And yeah, the eyeball things that I didn't even explain, just Power Slash them, boom, you're good. Now, we could cheat, and I could try to just take some free damage and jump down there, and try to time my jump to just take a shortcut, but we'll do the actual way of how you're supposed to do it. You can talk to this guy. He says he's not supposed to let go of the handle, and he's not going to. If you just Power Slash him, he will eventually grab it and try to crank the elevator back up. But just keep Power Slashing him. And you can't Power Slash him early. You have to wait until he grabs the handle again to Power Slash him. It doesn't work otherwise. I'm trying to remember where the exit of this is. Alright, right here. Okay. Well, line myself up with it. Alright. We're not going to talk to him because we don't care what any of these bad guys have to say, because we don't care about any of them. They're all garbage to me. But now this one's not a mandatory battle. This one we actually could have skipped. Now this enemy we've only fought one other time. His full finisher, if you could guess, is Galestorm. Who would have guessed that the flying aerial enemy would be weak to wind? Who would have guessed? Honestly, who would have known? Certainly not me. Alright. I'm like taking a quick glance if there's any treasure chests, but I don't see any, so right here you have to line all of them up and Power Slash them all. And that will unlock the door. And now, huh? What's with this ice statue? No wonder it's so chilly in here. Ami, this is no ordinary chill. It's kind of a creepy feeling. I bet there are monsters nearby. Better be careful. A new enemy. It has an official name. I can't remember its official name off the top of my head. Alright, we can't hit it while it's covered in ice, but it will cause it to attack, and we'll get rid of its ice, which leaves it open to attack. Power Slash it for good damage and end its life. Like so. Also, how crazy that in between last stream on Twitter, what is it, Ikuma Narakumi and Kamiya had like a weird teaser like announcement thing of like, hey, what if Okami came back? Okami will come back. Whether that's an Okami sequel, prequel, or a remaster of this one, I I love it. I can't wait. I mean, it looks like it might take off at any moment. We found a celestial power in the moon cave. Huh? In such a place of evil, we found a god. Nice. Nice. Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Sealed away by the dark forces, I have spent years in this cave. Time passed, but I was unable to make my way to freedom. But now, your power has lifted the curse that plagues me. I, Moigami, god of flames, lend you my fiery power. Burn a new source of light into the obscuring darkness. And now we have the power of fire. We have water, fire, and nature. Alright, this one's pretty basic. Just like with water, we draw from any source of fire. Our brush will turn red. And boom. Fire. Alright. Pretty basic. The elemental ones are all fairly simple by concept. Like so. Fire. Boom. A bombable wall. We're combining powers together. Oh, it's so good. We're so good. And an Infinity Stone. Not bad. Not bad. We will take it. And weirdly, there's a second elevator guy. It's been so long since I got to crank the elevator, and we get to go up. But now that bridge we initially fell down, now we can head back that way because now we have fire to melt all that ice we've been seeing. And technically back in the Glacial Cavern, there was that treasure chest that was covered in ice that we could now realistically free. I don't know what treasure's in it, but you know, it won't hurt us to go back and check, honestly. Be pretty good. Alright. Bro, I'm bailing on your elevator. Because you slow. But here we go. And another demon gate. But now that we have this fire in the background, if I can actually get to it, we can now burn them, instantly get rid of their ice, and knock them down. And you can draw the fire over both of them. Yep, and the floral finisher is fire with 2 demon fangs, which is nice. I mean, they're a little bit more annoying to get a floral finisher on than, like, say, the imps or the black imp. And the black imp still gives more demon fangs by giving 3 instead of 2. But I mean, if you want demon fangs, it is a way to do it. And we've got the lips of ice. That's 2 of the 4 ingredients down. 2 more to go. And now we're back in the kitchen. So now we're back on the main floor that we were in. We're going to double back by the Glacial Cavern and check it out and grab that item. Also, as you progress through Moon Cave, these little dirt plots will have little items or special things for you and stuff like that. Like, look at that. A clover for 30 praise. That's a lot. Also, this isn't the Glacial Cavern. I went the wrong way. Wait, what? Dude, did this door close one way? Are you kidding me? Dude, oh. Man, I thought, oh, that sucks. That was kind of silly on my part, but this is fine. This will take us back to the main room, and I guess we'll actually head back to the Glacial Cavern near the end, because we can head up. And yeah, I see the treasure chest over there. We will end up grabbing that. We have to. But again, when we go back to the Glacial Cavern, we'll go back through there. Look, we haven't used this power in a while. Yay! And I don't think the bridge will break on us again. I think it only breaks that one time because it's kind of it's mandatory. So in here. Now with this guy, this is pretty cool because we don't have ice or water to put him out, but we know what fire enemies are weak to. But before we actually kill him, we want to use his fire to take down the ice enemy, actually. I know, you get to use enemies to kill each other. It's great. It's wonderful. Woo! And now we did that. Now we can use wind to put out his fire. And I bet you he's probably weak to wind. I don't actually know that. I'm only guessing. It was wind. How nice. Man, we're powering through the moon cave right now. We're going through this super fast. One ingredient left. We have the eyeball of fire. Now, whoops. Nothing else in this room of nope. Okay. Well, let's just continue onward. All right, there's a way to do this. I have to. How do I do this again? Use the fire here to hit. No? Okay, that was power slash. No? Can I do it this way? Okay, that works. How do you get these? Because there's no fire in this room. Huh. I mean, yeah, this works. But we can't get that very far one because we have to light that ball on fire. Like, I know how to do this later in the game, but I don't know how to do it right now. Alright, hand. Can I pan the camera? Does that work? No. Also no. Do I have to come closer? Also no. How in the world do you get this? Alright, that's unfortunately gonna be a treasure chest we're gonna have to just straight up abandon. Because I don't have the slightest clue how to even get to that. Also, you love my cat. My cat is laying here. Look at this. Look at this lazy boy. Sounds like he's hungry. Oh no, maybe he couldn't wait for his appetizer. Just a general fear if Gushi's actually safe or not. Don't worry, I'm sure she's just fine. This is a game after all. We are the heroes. Alright, now we're in a room I'm not a big fan of. Alright, there is a way to get this clover. That's up here. I'm just trying to remember at the moment. I think we can wall jump off the... Yeah, we can wall jump off the sand. Okay. Because, spoiler, we won't be coming back to the moon cave, so anything that is in here, we do want to grab the best that we can. That's kind of why I'm, like, perusing for treasure chests and looking for them, because we do want them. Now, this thing's annoying. We can't push this thing normally. We have to headbutt this thing to where we want it to go, which really sucks. And also, we have a really hard head if we're hitting literal stone and pushing it. Also, I don't like that. Yep, and there you go. There is a path, but we need to blow wind, and we want wind to last a while, so expect a lot of... No! Yeah, that's gone. Oh, cool. Now, you don't need to wait for the pad to go away. You can actually just wind it again, and it'll stay here. It's pretty nice. It's pretty forgiving. But when the wind stops, I like to just blast it again just to make sure. Please don't fall off the ledge. Please don't. Oh, dude. Come on, man. Come on, man. Line myself up. Get some more wind going. Don't fall in the hole. Do not. Do not. Oh, this is bad. This is not the best spot to be in. Okay, no. That didn't work. Also didn't work. I'm trying to, like, dash mid-air to hit it. Oh, my God. Okay. Whatever. We're just gonna headbutt it. And pray! Oh, that was close. That was close. Oh, man. Woo! Okay, what am I doing now? Now I can't push it the right way. Now I can't push it the right way. Go that way. Go. Yeah, go where I need you to go. Oh. Ball pushing physics are so bad. They're so hard. Alright. There's a clover over here that we're going to come back and grab, though. Because I want it. I mean, it's only 5 praise, but I mean, come on, man. 5 praise is still 5 praise. We don't want to just abandon it now, do we? No, of course not. Now, there is a merchant up here that we can actually buy and sell stuff for, but, like, we don't need anything from him, so he's dead to me. Plus, he's the bad guy. We're not gonna talk to him. He's an imp. We kill imps. We're not talking to him. He's dead to me. No thanks. Later. Hasta la vista, baby. So, for right here, we have this cannon. The scroll over there with the dragon on it, we have to line the cannon up with that. But the cannon will continue to spin even while on fire. You're going to want to aim it. I'm going to show you where. You're going to want to aim it and burn it when it's about right about here, I think. Alright, a little later than that. My bad. Sorry. A little off. We'll get there. Right about... We'll go here. Yeah? Yep, oh, perfect. And that blasts a hole in the wall, revealing a new path forward. Because we only have the one... Because we only have the one ingredient left to grab. I still don't like those scrolls. Nah, I can't get behind it. Nah, I don't like it. I don't like it, I'm not about it. There we go. Now, usually when I fight this guy, I honestly used to just tank him. I would just attack him and the skulls would like hit me and hurt me, or they would like shoot me with lasers and injure me. Normally I would just tank through the fight, but now I actually like, now that I know how to fight him, I fight him the correct way. So now, a flaming ball of fire, we can't even headbutt. We have to use wind and push this bad boy. And it sucks. A lot of camera manipulation. Kind of dumb that you can't use the fire to like put it out and then like hit it forward. That's like a little bit stupid, if you ask me. Come on. I'm not pushing you at an angle. I'm just gonna keep blowing you forward because I want to get these 2 treasure chests that are up here. Okay. Oh, dude. Okay, hang on. Hang on. This is fine. This is fine. We can improvise. Boom. And now we should be really close to this last. Wow, I didn't even burn both of them. And this right here, this should be our final ingredient. Boom. We're getting a lot of demon fangs. How many do we have? 104. 104 demon fangs. We're already back over 100. We're killing it right now, man. Killing it. The black demon horn. Alright. With all of that in our possession, we can now head back to the chef because that's about it to the moon cave. I mean, there's a couple collectibles we have to grab, like on our way back down, which we're gonna grab. For starters, by the bell, we have this piece of ice right here that's gonna take us to that hidden. Come on, there we go. That's gonna take us to that one treasure chest we've actually seen twice now on this platform, opposite of where we were. So let's see what was in this thing this whole time. A crystal. All sellable treasures. We'll take it. But now as we have progressed up Moon Cave, we now have these little goodies waiting for us. No. We have a golden peach. We have a lot of those, so we're not really in any, like, fear of dying. Because, what, we have, like, what, 4 or 5 of those now? How many do we have? 4. We have 4 golden peaches, dude. We have a lot of them. So, let's go return to the chef and give him all those ingredients we collected this entire time. Yo, what up, dude? I got stuff for you. What do we have here? You brought back more than one of those secret ingredients? Wow, you're good. I just knew you'd make the perfect assistant. It was nothing. Anyways, we're kind of in a hurry. And now we're just gonna offer, like, literally everything. Like, here. Like, here. Alright, so he's gonna cook. Cook. Because that's how you cook. You don't... No slow mix, no nothing. Just, hey, everything, just all in all at once. Alright. And now he just talks about how excited he is that he made the best, just the best food. Orochi is going to love it and eat it and be so happy. But we need to let Orochi know that his food is done by ringing this bell for every head Orochi has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Because Orochi won't know his food's done unless you ring it 8 times. I like how the elevator imp is like way larger than like the imps carrying the food. Like, what dictates an imp's size? Why can't I fight the Godzilla imp that works the elevator? Not sure. That sure was stressful. I wish I hadn't seen Lord Orochi's throne room. There's something about that place that just terrifies me. Sorry, pal, but would you mind taking this elevator to that throne room again? What? Are you insane? Oh, come on, please. I mean, I want to take a peek at Lord Orochi's throne room too. Come on, just this once. But we're just Lord Orochi's lowly underlings. Lord Orochi would surely gobble us up if we barge in during dinner. You really want to see the throne room that bad? I do. I really do. And he's gonna take us up to Lord Orochi. We've come full circle. We need to save Kushi. And we gotta save her now. Alright. You have a merchant here last minute to buy anything you need. There is a golden gate, so if you do die against Orochi, it is here to save your progress. But let's do this. And if you notice on our map, we're actually on the other side of where we came in from, where that bridge was broken out and dropped us in. We have come all the way around to the back of Orochi's throne room. And here we go. We've made it. Let's save Kushi. Ami, look over there. We found her. We still have our dopey mask on. It's great. Love it. And there he is. Orochi. Oh, wild god of the heavens. 100 years have passed since you imprisoned me here. How is it you have come back after perishing and turning into stone? 100 years in a cold, stony tomb, you reek of decay. I've heard enough. Bottoms up, big guy. It's time to fight. And now he's gold? You can't attack Orochi or anything else. You can skip that first phase by just immediately power slashing him. That cheater has a barrier up. What are we gonna do now? Any bright ideas for a ball? Run, Kushi, run! Hold it right there, vile servant. Susano. Susano! You came. I knew you'd come. Have no fear. Susano is here. Orochi and I have a score to settle. Pops? Long have I awaited your coming, O descendant of Nagi. Now we shall fulfill this burning desire which has consumed us. The descendants of Nagi have kept me imprisoned here for 100 years. Yet it is that accursed bloodline which shall unleash my true power. A pact between Nagi's descendants and I, the great Orochi, shall deliver unto me dark powers beyond all comprehension. Let us seal the blood pact for all eternity. What the heck's Serpent Breath talking about? A blood pact with Susano will unleash Orochi's true power? Oh, he who seeks power, your first chance slipped through your grasp. But now the time has come for us to seal our eternal bond. Speak the words, I wish darkness upon the world. Utter that prayer to me, and seal our blood pact. You too shall gain dark powers beyond all comprehension. Orochi's trying to tempt Susano. I bet that sneaky serpent was the one giving Pops those nightmares. Now, utter the prayer. Let the words come from deep within. Recite the words of our blood pact. Oh, I shall. I am the descendant of Nagi. Behold, Susano, the greatest warrior who ever lived. Hear me, vile serpent who would seek to harm a helpless woman. Your time is up. Feel the wrath of my trusty sword. Foolish beast. Did you really think you could deceive me? The only pact for me is the one that comes with my bloodline. If it is my fate to fall battling evil, then so be it. I seek help from neither god nor demon. The heroic bloodline of Nagi is all I require to slay you. And somehow the Thunder Brew has more sake in it? What? I don't... What? Glittering gold sake. Is that 8 purification sake, Ame? Ami? Eh. Susano and Kushi made a miracle happen. Time to work your magic, Ami. Here we go. Now. The real battle. You can use wind as the legends show, and you can blow Orochi's fire away. Yep, and this is signaling that when he roars, that's our chance to get him. Now, we have to feed Orochi sake to knock him out. Yep, so that knocks the head down, but not completely. It just kind of reels it back a little bit. It's going to take 2 sake drinks to bring it down. But now that we've knocked 1 head down, that's not all we need to do. We need to knock more than 1 head down. Look, that one's down. Don't stop there. Let's get the other heads drunk too. Here we go. The earth one just slams his head. Hit him to wake him back up. Feed him some sake. All the heads have different style of attacks to some degree. This one's just gonna smack his face into the ground. And that's it for him. That one's down, now he poisoned. Poison will do the same thing as fire. It's gonna shoot poison clouds at us. Again, just use wind and blow it away. Can't hurt us if it's stuck in the wind. It's always good to have a lot of ink for this, because since you're using a lot of your powers to reflect attacks or damage, and then also using the purification sake, you're going to want to make sure you don't run out of ink. And once you knock 3 heads down, all the heads fall, and now you can attack the bell, which is Orochi's actual weak point. For now. And all the heads are down to strike the bell. Now platforming a little strange, but not too bad. Now the bell is susceptible to being power slash, but since we have our powerful weapon and our gold dust, the bell takes a lot of damage. And you can easily one cycle it if you're playing along. But now you have to take all of the heads down. Now they're gonna do kind of like sweeping attacks and lunging at us. They will roar. And now it only takes 1 sake to stun the head, it'll fall down, and we have to destroy every head. Fire, you can power slash, like you can keep power slashing it over and over again. Once it goes down, you're done, you can move on. Next head, let's go. They don't really use their attacks in this state anymore, which is a little bit strange. They all just kind of do a really basic like lunging attack. The cool thing with getting fire in this attack is now we can actually use the bell in the center and also blast them with fire and just do that. But remember, it takes a lot of ink, so like you want to kind of play a little bit careful with how much ink you kind of like burn through. And yeah, we just have to take down all 8 of Orochi's heads. Some heads are susceptible to more physical or slashing or fire damage, but I believe, yeah, we're strong enough we can one-cycle the head by just attacking them normally. If they get back up, it's not a big deal. All you have to do is just kind of knock them back down. Like, wait for this and just, like, get them drunk again. I think this one's weak to fire. No, it might have been poison that's more weak to fire, but there you go. Alright, 4 more to go. 4 down, 4 to go. Honestly, Orochi's a pretty easy boss fight for how much the game like hypes up Orochi with like how, you know, powerful he is and how dreaded he is and everything else. He's honestly like kind of a pushover in retrospect. Like, this fight's not very hard, especially if you get the Infinity Judge and then have enough money to buy a gold dust. Yeah, Wider's super weak to fire. Like, having the stronger weapon and having the gold dust, like, we one-cycled Orochi's bell. We can technically one-cycle all of Orochi's heads. He's not a hard fight, honestly. He's honestly pretty easy. It's just learning the fight that kind of takes time. Like, when you first fight Orochi and you're not really equipped and you're just playing through the game normally, Orochi's probably hard because you don't have like a lot of ink, a lot of health. You don't have the Infinity Judge because you probably don't have a lot of money. My cat's fighting. If you can hear that. And honestly, Orochi will probably be a little bit difficult if you do all of those things, but especially since we've been feeding all the animals and like upgrading all of our stuff, especially our ink, it's not too hard of a fight. And that's Orochi for the most part. The time has come. O sacred moon of the heavens, come forth and pierce this darkness. Bear witness to the beast's demise upon my trusty sword, Tohenboku. Did he say moon? Right. The legend says the moon was shining when Nagi slew Orochi. Same thing here. And there's the moon. And this is just gonna be really cool, slaying Orochi finally. The leaf sprouts into a flower. Susanoo style, blade of truth. And like before with Crimson Helm, we have to slice all the heads. The symbol will slowly fade in the background, and you have to slash it kind of quickly. I always like to go from left to right, just because that's how writing goes. You could go from right to left, like, let's see if I can do it here. See? But I'm used to reading where I just go left to right, so it's just easier to slash that way. We see how fast that symbol starts to disappear, and I'm going pretty quick. Finish it off, Ami. No, Fido. I don't need your help this time. Now for the ultimate in Susanoo style martial arts. Celestial Cleaver. Clean in half. And it catches Kushi, because, yeah, why not? Dearest Kushi, just as you devote your life to sake brewing, the way of the sword is all I know. Yet I have failed, for I unleashed that foul beast upon the world. I allowed evil to cloud my judgment. Who am I to claim the right to wield a sword now? Alas, there is no reason for me to live. Oh, Susano, why do you look so serious? Come on, laugh like you normally do. Looking like that is what makes monsters turn up. So come on, laugh. Laugh like you do when you help me harvest the rice every year. It's a nice end. And a new weapon. A sword. That's a new style of weapon for us. You obtained a divine instrument, Sumogari. Hold and release button for charged attack with Orochi's glaive. Ominous. And so it came to pass that 100 years. Oh, dude, right? Like, once you get all 100 stray beads in Okami, you can't go back to not having the stray beads because you're so powerful after that. And dude, I agree 100%. I love this game. This game's amazing. The powerful sword known as Sumogari appeared. It was the reborn form of Tsukuyomi, which had been consumed by Orochi. Armed with this new blade, Amaterasu prepared for further adventure. At that moment, a mysterious evil force emerged from Orochi's corpse, splitting off in all directions and flying off into the distant sky. At that time, no one had any inkling as to what that force was. The truth is, the real calamity and chaos had yet to visit the world. But for the time being, Kamiki found itself enjoying a new era of peace. Our story, however, is far from over. In fact, it is just beginning. Yeah, I don't know what version of this game you played originally. Like, I'm playing on the PS4 version, obviously, and man, dude, I bought this game like every re-release. Oh, dude, right? Oh. I never played Okami for the DS though. Like, I never played this game's like official sequel, unfortunately. That's the one thing I kind of have done bad at. I've never played Okami, which I really should, honestly. Oh yeah, this game is out for Xbox, isn't it? Yeah, because it's for, I know it's all for PS2, Wii. Is it for 360 or is it only for Xbox One? I know it's for PS3 and PS4 and then Switch. I don't know if it's for Xbox or Xbox One. That one I'm not sure about. The inseparable bonds between heaven and earth. Waka, the situation has grown urgent. You must return to the city at once. Très bien. Amaterasu, you may have slain Orochi this time, but do not assume it will be so easy the next. Oh, just for Xbox One and not 360? I mean, still, it's probably actually really pretty as well for Xbox One. I think Xbox One has slightly better graphics for certain games than PS4. I mean, even though the art style is so distinct, the game looks beautiful no matter no matter what system it's on, honestly. And now that we slayed Orochi, now we can actually have fun at the festival! Because everyone is saved! Let's go. Would you like to save the game? Of course I would. One of my favorite things of Okami is just the stellar music. The music of this game is just phenomenal. Alright. Well, now that we're back in the village, there's not, like, we can really just keep running around and talking to everybody, but we've actually done a lot this stream. What is it? Pause. I know you just showed up. We did a lot this stream. We, oh, nice. I helped my friend play the Wii version, and I'm telling you, drawing circles with a Wiimote is so difficult. It's so hard. I love it though. Like, I helped my friend play the Wii version way back when. Yeah, and the memories, like, you playing it with your sister, me playing it with my friend. Dude. I wish they'd bring Okami back. I wish they'd bring Okami back, like with like another sequel or even a prequel, or just, I don't even know how they would do it. Even if they just like remade this game, if they just remade it somehow, I'm not sure how they would do that. But if they did, oh, I would love that so much. But other than that, everyone that we've met along our travels is celebrating in Kamiki. The end of this, yeah, and the end of this one, it does, and the sequel to this one is Okami for the Nintendo 3DS. Yeah. Well, have faith, cat. On Twitter, they actually had like a weird like kind of announcement where they were someone in the industry was talking to Kamiya, the guy behind like this Okami, and he said that Okami's coming back. So like, I don't know if that's just like they're trying to bring Okami back, or if they're trying to like, if they're gonna like just remaster it for PS5 or make like an actual sequel or any. Oh, do I have to talk to people? Like, I guess I do. Like, I get the festival's exciting, but like, come on, man. What up, dogs? What up? But yeah, I want them to bring this game back so hard. And I mean, honestly, like, when the PlayStation 5 comes out, if they could literally port this game to the PS5 again, and I'll still buy it. Oh, who do I have to talk to leave? I can't remember who I have to talk to go home. Oh, dude. So when I was first collecting all the stray beads, I never had all of my brush techniques powered up, and I never gold dusted my ultimate weapon. So like, I had to fight the canines in the Gale Shrine for the stray bead, and I was so underpowered that fight was so difficult to even do. In Sundeck? Alright, yeah. Oh, it's probably 'cause I have to talk to like Mr. Orange or something. Or I have to talk to Tama by the tree to like do fireworks or something. Yo, what up? No, Mr. Orange, I don't want to listen to you. Like, I just want to leave. I'm gonna talk to all of you. I'm just gonna skip through all your dialogue because I need to talk to one of you. Somebody here. Oh man, and the festival music is so grand. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, they're really light with all the dialogue. Unfortunately, like, I played this game so many times. Like, I've played this game through so many times that like I'm just always in the habit of like pressing square, of just like holding square and just mashing through all the dialogue. Which, like, I don't skip through like story dialogue, but like doing like some side quests or like going through the festival here, I just kind of mashed everyone's dialogue, unfortunately. I mean, if we want to like read it or want me to go slower, like, I can. Tom, I know I probably have to talk to you because you have fireworks. You have fireworks you want to show me. But yeah, I unfortunately like skip through most of the dialogue, which is kind of a problem I do on my part. But I've played I play so many games that I'm in like the habit of like playing stuff fast. So I play quick. All right, well, thank you. I'm glad that the whole skipping dialogue doesn't like turn people off. Especially Saki. I don't hear Saki talk like at all. I don't want to hear you. And I know I could go visit Susanoo and Kushi in the Cave of Nagi, but I don't want to do that either. Man, I should probably actually equip the new sword. Like, I know it's weaker than Infinity Judge, I'm pretty confident. But I mean, come on. It's a new weapon, we gotta show it off. Plus, I never really used the swords. I'm more of a reflector guy myself. I know I'm 100% not a rosary player. That's for sure. Like, I get it if rosaries are good. Like, they have good range, but they don't work for me. Alright, am I good? Yes! Yeah, we're leaving the village, like, right now. Yeah, we out this place. Alright, but we have 4 other brush techniques we have to find. I know what they are. Yeah, and pause that, like, I stream like every Monday and Thursday at like not this time, but like I started at like 7ish. And I plan on making this a 100% playthrough. Like, I plan on collecting all the stray beads and like getting all the brush power-ups and everything, cuz like I love 100%ing this game. Just the fighting, the story, bosses, design, everything about this game is so wonderfully perfect. Because if I look at my log, I haven't actually checked it in a while of how many stray beads I have anymore. Yeah, I've collected this many stray beads, and yeah, no, yeah, pause, of course. If you have to leave, man, that's fine. Like I said, I stream every Monday and Thursday, so if you want to come by, just follow me on Twitch, and it should let you know whenever I go live. And I'll be streaming this entire game all the way through and collecting everything, so of course, man, yeah, I'd love if you come back and hung out and chat some more. I'd love that. That'd be awesome. But you, make sure you take care, man. And I appreciate you stopping by and chatting. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of all this new. A lot of new. Ugh. So many news. Yeah, later, man. And thank you. Alright, well. Yeah, there's a lot of fish. Lots of fish. Alright, we've almost fed all the rats. I'm not gonna look at bestiary. That's a lot. But now that we've slain Orochi, we actually have a pretty sizable idea of where to go. Now that we've done that, in the cutscene, we have to go to the city checkpoint. We have to go see what is farther beyond. Let me pull up my map. How do I pull up my map? We actually have to head all the way over by the city checkpoint, which I never actually explored, but it's far past Kusa Village and all that, so we'll be heading there next time on stream, and we'll be doing Haida's side quest because apparently he has more stuff for us to do. And we'll also be breaking in our new sword weapon, which we're going to check the dojo to see if there's any new skills for it since it's brand new. But anyone that checked out the stream and hung out, it's always appreciated. Especially Pause for coming by. Thank you so much. You can follow me on Twitch and you'll be notified whenever I go live every Monday and Thursday. If I once I start getting a bit better at this, I'll start streaming more often than just 2 days a week. I can also be followed at my Twitter at twitter.com/Alan Busby, my name. And I also upload all my past streams to youtube.com/landdonut, 2 Ds, land and donut. And all my past streams are there. I also recently streamed Hollow Knight, and I am streaming Okami. And I'll probably stream new games as they come out too, like blind streams of games that just come out. So hopefully you guys will check them out, and I will see you guys on Thursday for more Okami when we head beyond the region we've been exploring this entire time. I'll see you guys then. Thank you.